Hi, I'm Road Trip Pete, and welcome to my October Bourbon Haul. Now, at the beginning of October, I took some time off from work, and I visited a bunch of distilleries, took some tours, gift shops, or whatever, but I made a list because I thought I'd forget, and I'm sure I would have. So, went to Old Forester, hit the gift shop. Down the street in Louisville is Michter's. That day I did not go to Michter's because I had trouble finding parking, and maybe just as well I didn't go because on the way heading home I swung through and found some incredible allocations that they actually put out at the distillery gift shop. First day, dropped by Jim Beam, beautiful area, beautiful grounds. It was absolutely amazing. Did the gift shop. The following day, went to Cascade Hollow Distilling. You guys may know it more for George Dickel. And down the street, I went down to Jack Daniel's. Place was a zoo because they had their worldwide barbecue competition, and I had no idea that that was the case. That was on a Friday. It was so crowded, but I heard on Saturday, the tour guide told me that they should have about 30 to 35,000 people. So thank goodness I went on a Friday, even though it was crowded, but it was a good time. Drove down the next day to 13th Colony in Americus, Georgia. Then swung back into Kentucky, visited Four Roses, Buffalo Trace, Woodford Reserve, and finally Glens Creek Distilling. So picked up some bottles, not at every single place, picked up some hats, gifts, whatever. So let's get to it. It was a crazy month, but a lot of fun, a lot of driving, and when I drive, I got the blinders on. I'm not stopping unless I got a bathroom break or get some coffee or Diet Coke or whatever, but it's just, I got the blinders on. So let's hit the bottles that we got during the month of October. It's allocation season, so we are starting to see a lot of cool stuff hit. In no particular order, this one I got at the very beginning of the month. It's a Templeton Rye. Got this at Liquor Barn. I think he had one or two of these. So got a good relationship with Mike over there. So this is aged 13 year straight rye whiskey, limited release. This is the first limited release by Templeton. Let's see if I can open this without messing it up. So it's got like this magnet thing going on. Here we go. So there it is. And real nice presentation. And it has like a, I don't know what the heck this is. Kind of just describes the hidden stash contents. So gives you a whole history of what they're doing over there. So they're kind of going a little bit more high end. So that's the Templeton Rye Straight Rye Whiskey. Limited release number 1, the Hidden Stash Collection. So that little card in there talks about the hidden stash. Got a backup of a Stagg. I was going to work, stopped in at a local Binny's. They actually had it. They had only one. So this is the 25A. I heard the B's are floating around there. They came out fairly quickly after the A's. Don't have a B yet, but we still have the month of November and December and whatever else Buffalo Trace releases. So got a backup of this. Pretty lucky to find that. It's the Stagg. One of my favorites, Penelope Architect. This is the Creme Brulee. Another backup bottle. Whenever I see these, I get them because I just enjoy the Architect. Penelope makes a terrific product. And got another backup of an old Fitz. This one actually is the little satchel, I guess. So bottled in bond. I thought these were going to be shelfers, but obviously not. I come across them every so often, and I'll get them. It's really good juice in there, and this is what the bottled in bond, 100 proof, 7 year. So very neat. And staying with the Penelope trend, this is the Marshmallow Toast. First time I ran across this bottle. I've been coming across a lot of Penelopes. They're really releasing a lot of good stuff. So this is the Marshmallow Toast, and coming in at 110 proof. So I'll pop this one open. It's kind of sounds interesting. And well, heck, when I was in Americus, Georgia at 13th Colony at the Distillery store or gift shop, this is the cask strength at 120.65 proof. It's also signed by the master distiller. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I picked up 2 of these, and I guess if you spend over $60, I may be wrong on that dollar figure, they have this like little vault at the gift shop Distillery. I did the tour there, by the way, really neat, and I posted a video that's, I'll actually put a link to this video, visiting the gift shop. But anyways, long story short, they have like this little safe, and they have a double oaked in there. So you get a couple of tries at it, and if you open it, you get the opportunity to buy the double oaked at MSRP. And they're really hard to come by, and they're really, 13th Colony is very renowned for, you know, what they're doing with their bourbons, award winning. So put that off to the side. Kind of a cool bottle as well, reminiscent of the Old Forester birthday blend. So when I was at Woodford Reserve, first time I ran across this, it's a limited edition rye, 125.1 proof, barrel strength. When I got back home, like a week after, they started showing up at liquor stores. I wasn't sure if this was a distillery only release, but they're out there. Picked this up, I think it was 129 bucks. So I see some of their limited releases going for 200. Kind of pass on those, but 129, not too bad. And what was interesting is I was filming in the gift shop. Some lady comes up to me and she goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I got a YouTube channel and I kind of do bourbon stuff." And so she was pretty fascinated on it. So hopefully she subscribed, and I'll do the, hopefully the audio came out on the Woodford Reserve visit. So I'm still sifting through a lot of content. When I was at Buffalo Trace, they actually had allocated bottles at that time. I mean, they had plenty of E.H. Taylor, they had some Eagle Rare there, and their normal Buffalo Trace. But their allocation for that morning was a Weller 12-year. So I got there in time to grab one. I think after I grabbed this one, there were only 4 more left. So kind of timing is really important. So whenever I see these, and I did the tour there, tried this, it's absolutely terrific. Very good bourbon. So that's the Weller 12. Speaking with Buffalo Trace, I have a barrel proof. I did not get this at the distillery. Got this at our friends at Liquor Barn. So this is the E.H. Taylor, coming in at 127.2 proof. I've had this before on the tour at the distillery, and out of all the E.H. Taylors that we tried, this was my favorite just because of the proof point. So I love those higher proofs. The only thing is you can't have a lot of it. So, but terrific pour. So that's E.H. Taylor. Maker's Mark. This is the Lost Recipe series, edition number 2. I believe I got this at Walmart, or not Walmart, Costco. Sorry about that. So picked up a couple of bottles of these. Sometimes you just go to Costco and they have some cool stuff there. So this is the Maker's Mark 2025 release. Got a cat meowing if you can hear him. He's kind of curious what's going on here, but he's a good cat, so we'll leave him be. So Maker's Mark Lost Recipe. So this is the edition 2, 2025. I think I've got a couple of 24s, which I think I also got at Costco. Figure. Chattanooga Whiskey. Got this at Piggly Wiggly or Steinbrinks in, this is in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, not too far from where I live. So I'm hooked up with their social media on Facebook. They'll do releases, and if you respond quick enough, they reserve one for you. You got about a week to pick it up. And they got multiple locations, but sometimes they'll just say it's only available at this one, so you gotta make the trip there. So this is a maple syrup cask finish, 95 proof, and it's the Chattanooga Whiskey. I wanted to go visit them on my way to 13th Colony, but I got out of Jack Daniel's so late in the day that by the time I got to my hotel room, which was way south of Atlanta, I mean, I didn't get there until midnight, so I would have never even been able to stop in Chattanooga. I drove right through just because of the time crunch. So I'll actually try to go visit these guys next time I drive down to Florida or whatever. Whenever I see these, I will grab this. This is a Michter's limited release toasted barrel, 86.0 proof. So toasted barrel, got this at MSRP. And like I said, whenever I see these, I'll get them. I have a New Riff Red Turkey Wheat. So that's the bottled and bond. So once again, New Riff, a lot of cool stuff coming out of there. And this is, bottled and bond, 100 proof, and Red Turkey Wheat. So it should be a pretty interesting pour. And let's see. So I went to Glens Creek as I was one of the last days I was there, and I reserved a couple of bottles online. They do not ship, so don't even try to ask them to ship bottles. You got to pick them up there. So let's see here. And you know what? It's worth a drive going down there because it's just such a beautiful area. Just an amazing area. I love going down there. Hang tight here, guys. All right, so I ordered these. This is their 200th barrel, and it's signed by the guys over at Glens Creek. So that's their 200th barrel of the OCD. And they had something else that I ordered. It's their cigar batch. So I guess when they were distilling, I kind of felt that this was kind of special, and gave it that, or the bottle had that cigar blend finish to it. So you just never know how these bourbons are going to turn out once they go into the barrel. Temperature, barrels, whatever affects it. And since I was also there, ordered these online, picked them up at the same time. So flipping the bird, and what's unfortunate is Cuervito Vivo, they had to go away from this label or the name because they were being sued by a large tequila company. And you're going up against deep pockets, and kind of sucks. So for some reason, the tequila company thought that that's their trademark and no one else can use it. So the juice in here is supposed to be reminiscent of the actual Old Crow juice. There's a gentleman there that used to work at Old Crow, helped them formulate this to basically make it taste like the original Old Crow. Old Crow today, the label is owned by Jim Beam, has nothing to do with what was originally in Old Crow. So it's Jim Beam juice in the current Old Crow. This is probably as close as you're gonna get to the original Old Crow. So they went and said, flipping the bird. So that's their tribute to the big conglomerate company that sued them. So flipping the bird. And yeah, I agree with that. So got these. Actually got a couple of them. Cigar batch. I love the OCD stuff. It's terrific. And if you guys have a chance to go down there, it's just a beautiful drive. And you got Castle and Key right down the road. And that's just, once again, a beautiful facility there. I don't think they do tours though, which is kind of weird because it's just a beautiful facility. Every time I drive by there, it looks like it's closed off and stuff. But regardless, let's put that there. That's the 200th barrel. And one more here. This is the short barrel. I got this at a Kroger in Frankfurt. I just happened to stop by there. So this is a store pick, 7.8 years, bourbon on the banks, 135 proof. And I just found this unique. Never had a short barrel before. I heard they're really, really good. And so bottled by Short Barrel Bourbon in Chambly, Georgia, and distilled in Kentucky. So that's the short barrel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make room. I still got a bunch of bottles to show you guys. Some stuff that I got at the distilleries and some I found hunting. So hang tight. We'll see you on the other side while I clear this out and make some more room. Stay tuned. All right, I'm back. I think when I gave you the list of places I went to, two places I did not mention and I forgot to put on my list because I've been to so many places, and if I did or did not, please forgive me. Stopped in at Bluegrass Distillers and Midway, Kentucky. So it's all in that Frankfurt, Lexington area. So stopped there. It's like on a farm. I mean, I don't know if it's grain to glass, but Woodford Reserve, I went to the gift shop there. Didn't do a tour, just crunched on time. So this is an 11-year Spanish oaked. So I bought this at the distillery. They have kind of a cool vibe. They got like a bar there and everything, a little gift shop, shirts, and you can buy bottles there. And yeah, so Woodford Reserve. Yeah, I was hoping to find some buff turkey there, but unfortunately that was not the case. Another distillery that I went to that I did not mention, I can't believe it, and that's Wild Turkey. So stopped there, went to the gift shop, picked up a Wild Turkey private selection single barrel. So grabbed one of those, that's 101 proof, of course. And also at the distillery, this is kind of unique, I've never seen this before. It's a WB Soffel Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 107 proof. Comes in a little bottle, not cheap, I think it was like $70 for this little guy, but yeah, I've never seen one of these. So yeah, that was at Wild Turkey, and a beautiful area where Wild Turkey is at. So they have like a little bar area, and revisited a Russell's 13, so I had a pour of that, and as good as the first time I tried it. So if you get a chance for a pour of Russell's 13, yeah, go for the pour. You will be happy and you'll thank me for it. So there you go. This bottle I did not get at the distillery, but I was just hanging around here. I did get this earlier in the month. It's a Starlight Honey Reserve, and a lot of neat stuff coming out of Starlight. So this is a 106 proof, and got this one in the wild. They are out of Indiana, but everything I've tried from them is terrific. So that's Starlight Distillery. So I have to pay them a visit in Indiana. So like I mentioned earlier in my video, I stopped at Old Forester at the gift shop, and they always have like these, you limit 2. So they have these little bottles. This is the 117 series bottled in Bond Rye. So grab those. They always have something interesting there, so I figured I'd stop by as I'm driving through. Put off those to the side. Found these in the wild actually. So this is a Buffalo Trace kosher recipe. So this is the kosher rye recipe. So this is the Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This one is this is the wheated, but it's also kosher, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey wheat recipe. And I got one more here, and this is the Straight Rye, also a kosher. So put that there. Got all 3 at the same time. And they had a bunch of these, so kind of interesting. I got last year's version. I don't think I got a wheated, but this year I was able to get one. So put those there. Let's see, with Jack Daniels. So this is a backup bottle. It's the Toasted Barrel. Ordered this online. They couldn't ship to Illinois. So on the way back, I swung from Louisville to St. Louis to pick it up because they don't ship to Illinois. So St. Louis, it wasn't really out of the way because it was actually a pleasant drive going there, more scenic, I would say, and less traffic. If you go from Louisville to Chicago going through Indy, there's a lot of truck traffic and there's construction and just traffic through Indy. So from Louisville to St. Louis was actually a breeze. So they had these waiting for me. I got 2 of these. So it's the Heritage. So I got that in St. Louis, go figure. This one I got in the wild. This is the Tanyard Hill Rye, 135.8 proof. I did not think I was going to find this, but I was lucky enough to do that. So I found this in the wild. Haven't seen it since. So these got snapped up real quick. And boy, that looks so good in there. Yeah, they did not have these at the distillery when I went. So they have, at Jack Daniels, they have something called the White Rabbit Bottle Shop, and they pretty much have standard single barrels there. Pretty much the Jack Daniels, pretty much everything they make. The only thing that I found unique that I haven't seen is the limited edition Jack Daniels Distillery series. So this is a sweet mash straight Tennessee whiskey, 117 proof. I bought 2 of these. I thought they were kind of neat, and since I was there, why not? So that's the Jack Daniels Distillery series. Interesting story behind this bottle. This is the Parker's Heritage 11-year. Once again, saw this in the wild. On my day off, stopped in at Benny's, and it was in the case, and I'm like, do I get it? Do I get it? And walked out of the store thinking that I'll go to another Benny's and I'll have it or whatever. I was going to the gym, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I did a U-turn, went back and actually grabbed it because I would have kicked myself if I didn't find it. So Parker's Heritage, this is the 11-year. I said, why not? I mean, it's MSRP, and yeah, I would have kicked myself if I didn't get it. So I got a Parker's Heritage from a couple years back. I don't come across them, and it was kind of stupid not getting it then and there, but it is what it is. One more thing here, or 2 more things. So I mentioned earlier in my video that I was gonna swing through Michter's on my way out of town, and they bundle their stuff. And actually, I'll put a link to the distillery tour, or not the distillery tour, the gift shop when I went. I think I was there on a Tuesday. It was actually not a lot of people there, and I was able to find parking. It was all good. So it's bundled. So this is a straight rye. So you got to get the straight rye, which isn't a bad pour. But you got to buy the straight rye. To get a Michter's single barrel 10-year. So there it is. And so 10-year. And here's the receipt. Thought I lost it, but it was in the box. So what did I pay for the 10-year? $1.95. And that's kind of like what they're going for. I don't know if that's MSRP or not. Probably not. It's probably higher, because someone in one of my videos commented that the distilleries charge more for their stuff than MSRP. But at the distillery, you will find some cool stuff, and the other stuff you have to hunt for. Straight rye, definitely not MSRP, $55. I've seen this for $35, but gotta buy this to get that. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And yeah, getting a 10-year, well worth the price of entry. And one more bottle, another one I found in the wild. I'll worry about that later. One more bottle I found in the wild. And this is a Willet straight rye. What makes this one so special? It's not a 10-year, it's not an 11-year, and it's a 12-year. 113.6 proof, so it's a 12-year Willet. Got that earlier in the month, and it's a store pick by Vinny's, bottle number 34 of 115. So yeah, bottle 34 of 115 of the Willet. And that is my October Whirlwind Road Trip Pete Distillery Gift Shop Tour, Distillery Tour, Bourbon Haul. It's a mouthful. So if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification button also. Kind of trying to grow the community. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I like it when we get new subscribers, comments. I love it. It just shows that like me taking the time to do this is, gonna pay off. So hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, just leave me comments. And once again, we're trying to grow the community, and we'll go from there. So Road Trip Pete, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button, comments. Road Trip Pete over and out. Drink responsibly. Take care, and we'll see you in the November video, as well as some other videos that I'll be coming out with. So Road Trip Pete over and out. Have a great day.